Well, the important parts we had Boqvist and Greer score. We're going to need other people to fill in for some goals. There was lots of good for our first game because a lot of these guys, they didn't get a lot of action in exhibition to play. Did some things with the puck. I think more training camp and practice ideas on the ice. We forced some things we didn't need to. But other than that, I thought our back end was really good. Our gap was really good. We gave up a couple off the rush, but I'm going to blame the forwards for that tomorrow.
The PK 3 for 3 tonight has kind of been your backbone for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Is that to be right out of the gate?
It's good because the back end, there's no adjustment for those guys. We think there's a real good pair with Condon and Luster-Reinen coming out. But he took the penalty. So we've got to find some other things so we're not running Marchand and Reinhart too much on the PK, but they'll each take a rotation. So I think I like the way it looked, yeah.
What did you thoughts as the banners going up? What was going through your mind?
You watch the players, right? So they all kind of lock arms out there. It's nice for them. It's nice for all of us. You live in it you win, and then you kind of have this summer where you think about it. It almost gets to the point you forget how rare it is to be able to do that twice especially. But I appreciated the guys kind of locked arms at the blue line, remembering it. It was a really nice 24 hours for us because we don't talk about it much. And you win it, you have the parade, and everybody leaves town, right? It's gone. And then you come back at training camp, right? It hits you. So the last 24 hours, we got to relive it a little bit. It was very nice. Share it with the fans.
Paul, you touched on Jesper being getting one of the moments we saw in the playoffs last year where he comes in the lineup when you need him to and makes big plays there. Just to see him have a moment to start the season when his role is had so much uncertainty.
Right. And that's hard to do. And he has this consistent game in an uncertain role, which is where the value is with him because he came in and played left wing, right wing at critical times, played him with Barkov in the playoffs, and then he comes out tonight. And I thought he was really good as well. I'm just watching their routes more than anything else, whether they score or not, how close are they to kind of that ideal of how we play, and he was right on.
Well, no Barkov, no Kachuk, Aaron Ekblad, the second longest tenured Panther. He's the one that brings the cup out, puts
nice.
it on the pedestal. Just as you said, like, what does that moment mean for a guy like that wanted to come back here?
I hope,
so long?
yeah, I hope he appreciates it because there was a stretch of time, I think, the team was scoring a lot of goals, but keeping them out of the net was a little bit of trouble. So in some ways, Barkey got a pass that Eki never did, right? And I think he took more unfair and undue scrutiny. I'm not picking on it. It's just the nature of play. Not much different than what Seth Jones went through in Chicago, but it was nice for him. Like Aaron Ekblad from the playoffs 3 years ago has been just awesome to watch grow. His gap was fantastic tonight, and he just quiet driver. So he's an offensive guy when he came into the league, and he changed his game, and now he's a hard shutdown defenseman. So I'm glad that he got a little recognition for how important he is to our franchise.
We talk about grinding out the game tonight, but how much did Spencer Knight play into that?
Yeah, I mean, his strength is lateral, and he was outstanding with that. I mean, we had some really high-end looks and some pretty good shooters in there. So those are legit saves that he made, and that's the value to a young team in Chicago. A chance for and against tonight, it wasn't particularly close, but he did what he needed to do to give his team a chance to win, and that's the growing pains of a team at that age. They'll get, all they got to do now is get one goal better, right? Just a little tighter, one goal better, because they got a goaltender there that can stop the puck.
Lundy's line had a lot of experience together, but the top line they used tonight with Benny and Swaggy and Marshy, they hadn't practiced much together, as Marshy was saying, but it looked like that they were really on point with one another.
I think there is almost a natural fit between. I should mention that Carter Verhaeghe was really good tonight defensively. I know he scored a goal, but he had more of a playoff defensive game than maybe any of our other forwards. He was really good. We think that Marchand and Bennett look a little bit like Kachuk and Bennett in style of play, so they just need some time together, and we think that should be good.
A couple of scares tonight with Rodriguez and I think Greer stopping pucks with body parts. Are they both okay? And how did you feel in the moment?
Felt better than AJ Greer did, I guarantee you that. It's coming. We're going to have injuries, but They're still blocking shots, right? Sam Reinhart took one to the face and had a huge block there in the end of the third period. They know how to compete in that kind of pain. They got to live with it, and they do it.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, guys.